Hey all, welcome to Terracer again. Chef Austin here. Today we are going to be out on the grill. It's summertime, right? And we're going to be making a grilled yellowtail burger. Super fun. So grilled yellowtail, some lettuce, tomato, a wasabi aioli, and then a little watermelon and purple watercress salad, nice and fresh, nice and bright. So we're going to start with the aioli first. So first thing you're going to do, we have wasabi powder here. Rehydrate it with a bit of water. If you do not do this step, it will not work. The wasabi has to be completely rehydrated. So we just want to make a paste. And it's crazy when it is in powder form, doesn't really have much of a smell or a taste, to be honest. But once you add that water and rehydrate it, it just, like, I'm getting a huge punch of wasabi right now. So we're going to take about a tablespoon of the wasabi. Now, you can do as much or as little as you like. I happen to really like wasabi. So we're going to go with about a tablespoon and a half. Half a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 2 garlic cloves, 1 shallot, 2 egg yolks, pinch of salt, some lemon juice, freshly squeezed. Doing about 2 ounces of lemon juice. Going to add just about a tablespoon of water. Begin mixing. 10-15 seconds just to make sure that all that garlic and shallot is completely pulverized. And then we're going to start streaming in our neutral oil. So our neutral oil that we're using right now is our canola olive oil blend. It just doesn't have much of a flavor. You can totally use something like avocado oil, even olive oil, but if you use olive oil, make sure that it's a light olive oil, so you don't impart a ton of flavor. Very yummy. Add a little bit more salt. All right, we're just going to transfer this to a container. We have these wonderful yellowtail steaks that came in just today. Super fresh. We are going to prepare our grill first and foremost. Make sure everything doesn't stick. Now, this grill is very hot. Reason being, if you have a cold grill and fish, it is most likely always going to stick. So that's one. And 2, with this yellowtail, it is so nice, it is so fresh, it is so beautiful, that I don't want to cook it all the way through. I just want to sear it on the outside, cook it about 50% of the way, and then that'll be it. So we're just going to season these generously with salt and pepper on both sides, right on the grill. Next, I have these really delicious brioche buns. Spray these down, and again, directly on the grill, just to get them nice and toasty. Couple things. So we're going to work on our side. Our side today is going to be a watermelon and purple watercress salad. Super simple and super delicious. The 2 flavors are going to play off of each other really nice. Watercress, nice and peppery. Almost not vegetal, almost like a fruit-like quality to it as well. And then the watermelon, nice and sweet. Perfectly in season right now. We're just coming up on it. Will be great. We're going to use some of the lemon juice from earlier in a bowl. A little bit of salt and pepper. Just make a really quick, simple vinaigrette. Should go with this and some extra virgin olive oil. Just a touch of Dijon. All right, so coming over here, just checking our buns, nice and toasty. I'm gonna set these aside. And our fish is looking like it's almost there on one side, so we're going to give it a nice flip. We're going to add a few pieces of tomato in a bowl. A little bit of red wine vinegar. A little bit of olive oil. Salt and pepper. Those a nice toss. They're nice and marinated. And we can start to build. All right, so our fish is looking really, really nice. You see on the edges how it's creeped up, but in the very center, it's just slightly opaque. So we're gonna pull that off. It's summer, it's nice and bright. I think it's gonna go really, really nice with the watermelon and the salad and the brioche. We're gonna do our Lineage Momentous Rosé, super bright and summery. And one thing I did wanna mention about this fish, so if you do choose to do yellowtail like I did, just like any tuna, I always suggest cooking it rare to medium rare. Reason being, tuna is a relatively lean protein, and the more that you cook it, the drier it is going to be. Now you can always, make up for that with just more aioli. But the flavor is also going to change as well. You'll get some more almost irony or tinny components that come out instead of nice, bright, fresh flavors. That's going to be good. Yum. Okay. So let's get to building these sandwiches. Brioche, I'm going to put our aioli on both sides. Next, our wonderful tuna. A couple slices of the tomato. The lettuce that we've chose for this is some butter lettuce. Super nice, soft. Take a few pieces, tear it in half, put it across. And now we're just going to mix up our salad. So that vinaigrette that we had made earlier, we're going to add in our watermelon. All we've done here is just cubed up some nice fresh watermelon. You could put this watermelon ahead of time and kind of let it marinate. And if you really want to, and you're kind of fancy, if you have a vacuum pack machine, you can vacuum seal with this watermelon and it will completely infuse with the dressing. There you have it. All right, y'all. Well, let's get into this. There's no kind of, I don't think there's gonna be any nice way to do this. So that is super yummy, super juicy, really, really nice with the wine. And yeah, the salad is perfect. Nice and bright and fresh with that watermelon, crisp, perfect for a barbecue, perfect for the summertime. Hope you all really try this out. It is honestly really, really good. Yeah. See you again soon. Cheers.